we were told that, he obviously had a lack of oxygen brain. It took him over 5 minutes to breathe. They had to intubate him, and then they had to make the decision to cool him. So he got cooled for 72 hours because we already knew he had a period of time without oxygen to his brain, and they didn't know how long in utero. Was there any time in there where there was any issues? But basically the 72 hours of cooling therapy was to protect his brain from further damage with that lack of oxygen. And we went and seen him that afternoon, that evening. I remember asking the nurses to just bring me a chair, and they were like, "You're too unwell to go." And I was like, "No, I need to see him." Johnny had already went and seen him before that and came back, and I knew from that he wasn't well. That, you missed out on that ability to hold your child, and that was very foreign to me because my other two children were straightforward. And then Annie, I even missed out with Annie because obviously I had to go under with Leo, but I suppose that's where the whole idea with the fundraiser, because if we had that piece of equipment that has now been purchased with the fundraising money that we have got, that would have made a massive difference to us, because it's a piece of equipment that allows you to intubate the baby there and then, if the mother is obviously not under general anaesthetic, they will be able to bond with that child before that child has to go to neonatal. They'll be able to know what they've had. My sister, my whole family knew I had a boy before I did. So we simple things like that's going to make a difference, I feel, to a lot of families. For us in our situation, even though I was under general anaesthetic, to have known that Johnny could have had the opportunity to hold Leo, to bond with him before he went underneath, or before he had to get cooled, that would have massively reduced my birth trauma, I imagine. I was like, we'll purchase one of those high-end incubators that allow babies to be cooled and warm. But then from conversation with Karen Devon, who's the sister of neonatal, she said to me, "Well, Miranda, we actually don't have that many sick babies at one time in neonatal, and we have enough of those high-end, but actually what we would love is this Life Start." And as I have talked about before, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, unbelievable, we will definitely, because it meant something to us then, because again, as I said, if we had have had it, it would massively reduce my birth trauma. So it's now in Antrim as we speak. So it was delivered last week. So it's been amazing. That, alongside another piece of equipment that we're going to be ordering very soon, is a video camera, where when the babies need to be intubated, that they're now going to have this camera to assist the doctor or consultant that's actually doing the intubation, to make it easier for them to do it, the process easier for them, but also it's going to massively make it a smoother process for the little baby that's having to undergo intubation. So again, even having that piece of equipment would have been lovely, because Leo needed to be intubated and then extubated. So that's another piece of equipment that's been ordered, and then the team has also asked if we can get Bailey assessment toolkits for helping monitor how babies, that after they come out of neonatal, they're neurodevelopmental, or they're meeting their milestones basically. So they're getting new kits of that, and then any extra money, and there is extra money because obviously we've went on and raised a lot more than 26,000. We've raised over 37,000. So I've asked, can they use it towards staff wellbeing, in particular the nurses, because I just think they were amazing.
With all the aftercare that Leo needed, and all the physio treatments and bits and pieces, it was just hectic. And I kept saying to Miranda, "No, we're just too busy. We're too busy. We can't take it on." And then of course, Miranda's just on their second birthday. She was like, "We're doing this now. This is starting. We're organising this." So just with the push of Miranda and basically the local community and the friends and the contacts she has through work and business, all the events just sort of came together, and people volunteered the services, and everybody just got behind us, and it ended up an amazing success.
Why every fundraiser was around 72 was because Leo underwent cooling therapy for 72 hours. And that's why we decided that every fundraiser would have something to do with 72. And every fundraiser did, do you know? So, and at 72 miles, Sammy came on live on his run. Johnny's race, it was like a cycle. They did Lap the Loch, and it's over 72 miles. So as I say, every event had something to do with 72, so it was meaningful.
Still annoyed and upset with the way the thing started, at the mistakes that were made, and the decisions that were made. But obviously we're delighted that Leo is the way he is, and obviously we don't know what way the future is for Leo. We'll not know that till he gets to school age and whatever after that. But at the minute, like, he's just a normal wee boy, doing. He's a wee bit. You can obviously see he's a bit behind Annie at the minute, but we're comparing him, but it's not really fair because boys and girls will develop at different rates. But we're definitely in a good place with the way Leo is at the minute.